Hey, what's good people? Tech Jamo. So we're out here with the Edifier GX gaming headset. You know man's about the gaming. Big shout out to Edifier and Bleep PR for hooking me up with this little review sample to have a little play with, have a little review with, and more importantly, let you guys know whether this is worth any of your money. Now, as I said, man is about the gaming thing, and my go-to headset at the moment are these Razer Nari Ultimates, just literally because they're wireless. They've got the 7.1 surround sound. Man can plug them into the PC, computer, game console, anything I want. And fam, they've got this mad vibration feature where if there's an explosion, these physically, I repeat, physically vibrate on your head top, fam. It's mad, it's like a whole cinema experience. So let's see if the Edifier GX can possibly stand up, match, or even replace my existing gaming headsets. Let's get this thing unboxed and see what's really good. Okay. Yo. Young silica gel, get that. Woo! Okay, and we got that as well, and then that's the box spent. Nah, I'm gonna hit you guys with a close-up. Still. These are looking different. USB-C, it's got a retractable microphone thing that oops, I think I nearly broke it there. These are looking different. Cuz. Fam, let me just see what the fit is saying. Okay. Yeah. Now the fit is there. Especially if your glasses gang, you know, it's not pressing too much against the glasses frames kind of thing. The glasses frames can still do their thing and stay on your face. This is wavy. Let's see what else we got in this little box here. So casual USB-A to USB-C cable, and this one is quite long as well, fam. So yeah, that's at least a meter and a bit long. Yeah, that's at least a meter and a bit long, fam. Then we've got a USB-C to C cable, which looks about the same length. Then we got a 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack, which also has a built-in mic on the jack. It looks like it's got a built-in mic so that you could use it with your smartphone. I don't know. I don't know why you would need a mic on the jack when you've got a mic on the headset itself. Got a little after sales card here, and you got some, no, you don't have any stickers. God damn it. So the Edifier GX clearly passed the looks test, and it clearly passes the feel good quality test, because the materials that are going on here, feeling hella bad, man. The chrome and everything is just looking wild. So let's get it plugged in, see what the RGB is saying, and see what the microphone quality and the sound quality is actually saying. Alright people them, so we got the GX plugged in. You're currently listening to my voice through the Elgato Wave 3, but I'm going to put this on and we're going to switch around these Elgato Wavelink settings so that you can hear what my voice sounds like through the microphone on the headphone itself. So let me just turn off the Wave 3. And there we go, we've just turned on the microphone that's on the headset. And I've listened to it before, it does sound a bit more mono. It doesn't sound as clear and as crisp as the Elgato, which is obvious because the Elgato is a dedicated device to listening to your voice. Whereas this is a headset, which is first of all giving you good audio, plus it has a microphone on it so that you can do team talk and stuff like that. So I feel even though it doesn't sound as good as the Elgato mic, it's still enough for team chat and stuff like that kind of thing. But if you're gonna just do sole content creation kind of thing, maybe reviews and playthroughs and stuff like that, then perhaps you might want to go with a dedicated microphone, just, you know, to get your sound quality up to whichever level you want. Alright, so we already know that the microphone is good enough for talking online and things like that. However, this is a gaming channel as well. So Let's play some Rogue Company, see if the stereo separation in the headphones is good enough that I can actually pinpoint enemies before they even turn up on screen, shoot them down, win some games. And I'm also going to plug it into my PS5 controller and give you a little sound quality of that when the sound of the microphone is going through a 3.5mm headphone jack instead of the USB-C. Bot live? Someone's coming from there. I can hear them on the headphones. Oh, you're down. You're down, bro. Someone's coming from this side. Okay.
I have the power.
Okay.
This is it! Fight for your freedom!
Alright, let's do this. Okay. 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 Oh. Alright people, so Edifier GX fam, can we talk about the sound real quick, because we got big boy 50mm drivers in here and they sound good. They sound good fam, and I'm not even surprised because every headset that I've used in the past that had 50mm drivers in there sounded big on bass, sounded big on sound, and they also got really loud fam. And as you can see, while man was playing a bit of Rogue Company, the stereo separation in the headset, it was dope fam. It was clear enough that when people were stepping in a corridor across the map from me, man could hear them. I knew where they were fam. You'll see me randomly turn around and head top people because I heard them creeping up behind me. The stereo separation in this, it just gives you that 7.1 surround feel fam. They're actually dope. They're on job with the sound. Now microphone quality, you already saw the deal. It's not going to stand up to a standalone dedicated microphone such as the Elgato Wave 3, a device which sole purpose is to be a microphone, cannot be compared to a device that is being your gaming headset and your microphone. Now, although the microphone is not as good as it is on the Elgato Wave 3, it's still got that noise cancellation fam. And the noise cancellation is good. It does distort the sound a little bit, but it gets rid of all that external sound. So you could be gaming in the front room with your partner watching TV or doing whatever she's doing, or her having her own conversations, and that all gets blocked out and all people get to focus on is your voice. Whereas the Elgato, because it's such a prestige microphone, it's so sensitive, anything that goes on in the house, you guys always know about it because the Elgato picks it up. So even though the Elgato is the better microphone, there are a lot of different situations where a good noise cancellation microphone in a gaming headset is the better option for content creation. Now the RGB, I know I forgot to touch on that at first because I only just realized there were buttons on the right ear cup. It's dope, it's bright enough. There's not really brightness levels. There's like 3 different modes from what I've cycled through. You tap the button to cycle through to a different color and a different mode essentially. So 1 tap or about 7 taps, you go through all the different colors on breathing mode. So the colors slowly breathe in and they breathe out and fade out kind of thing. Then there's static mode where the colors just stay where they are. Then at the end of static mode, there's like a color changing mode where it just goes through the rainbow spectrum kind of thing, as a normal RGB lights do, or like the RGB light is doing down here. Now, the only annoying thing is that if you go past the color and mode that you want, you have to go all the way around and cycle through it again, because there's literally only 1 button here to switch through the RGB modes. Another thing is you've got this mode which they say is a gaming or music mode. Now, I'm not sure if that's latency related or EQ related. I can't really tell the difference in the EQ when listening to music and pressing the button, or playing games and pressing the button. So I'll have to look into that further, because they don't really explain it in the instruction manual, but they do mention that it is a game mode and music modes button. So yeah, it's there, but I'm not too sure what it does. Now, the use and plugging in situation, it was quite simple. Now, using it with a PC, easy things, fam. Literally get the USB-C to C cable, or get the USB-C to A cable, like a normal USB port. Plug that into the computer recognizes that it's a gaming headset. Your computer, if you're Windows 10, will automatically set your outputs and inputs to all come from this headphone. So you're good to go as soon as you plug it in. It's literally plug and play. And it's the same situation if you plug it into a PS5 with the USB. The only time that it kind of changes is when you plug it into the PS5, or you want to use it with the PS5, but instead of plugging it directly into the PS5 console, you plug it into the PS5 controller. And that's where it gets a bit sticky, because you have to use the 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable for it to be plugged into the PS5 controller. And that means that the PS5 controller can't send any power to power up the RGB. So when you're in 3.5mm mode, you don't get no RGB, and you also don't get to use the noise cancellation microphone, which is built into the headset. And Edifier get around that by including a microphone on the 3.5mm headphone jack cable thing that they include with the headphones. So yeah, you can use it with a PS5 controller through the 3.5mm jack, but you won't be using the super cool noise cancellation microphone. You'll be using this little microphone on the headphone cable, which is kind of a bummer. You don't get that noise cancellation, but at least it's still a possibility if you're in a situation where you can't get close enough to your PS5 to plug the headphone directly in. So yeah, that fam, if they make a wireless version, yo, that could bang. That could bang categorically. You understand? But anyway, guys, fam, Edifier GX, big shout out to Edifier and Bleep PR for putting me on one of these to review. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Done know. Man's up.